Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching, my name is Belisa, and thank you so much for tuning in. So, today I'm going to be talking about navigating therapy, and if this is what you want to hear more about, please stay tuned. So, disclaimer, everything that I'm going to share here is all based on my experience, psychological theories. It's just my experience. I'm trying to share my experience with you guys, and I'm trying to also share what I've learned through my experience. So, yeah. So, I started therapy around last year, November, and whew, okay, it was different, okay, I haven't had so much of expectation getting to there. All I just wanted there is to be a better version of myself, heal, and so on. So going to therapy, okay, it was new for me. I was kind of open up to it, um kind of opened to sharing my experience with my psychologist, and trying to find solutions. Okay, first thing I noticed, it's not like you're talking to your parent, It's like not even you talking to your friend. It's like you're talking to a therapist. I don't know how to explain it, but you're just talking to someone who has no so much judgment to you, um, you know, and because of I'm someone who's young, and obviously therapy, most therapists are like, they can be my father's age, my mother's age, whatever. So I kind of expected that parenting thing, you know, and which is something that is totally different. I just got someone who's able to hear me, listen to me, try to give me direction, teach me boundaries, teach me to be assertive, and try to dig the pain for me to heal. So, and someone who's also not expecting of so much of me, like I think I've shared this in my previous video, that sometimes people in our lives have so much of perception that we are all these perfect and whatever, and sometimes we therefore or I rather would not be able to share my experience with people, especially the things that I'm most not proud of. I would not really share with people, just because of, I just feel like you already have this big perception about me, so why dare I do that, So with therapy, if you when I started opening up, I would not get like a bad reaction, which is something new and something that really would not expect, which was much freeing, and it is more of like self love thing. You get to be there for yourself. You get to be there but just like making time, waking up in the morning, going to take care of yourself, so which is something that is very different, something that we as many people don't ought to do. Like, we would rather do something that would benefit many people, or benefit our education, or benefit our work, all these things. But when it comes to things that will really benefit us, our inner selves, it's something that we might find ourselves very busy to do, um, you know. So I find it something that is lovely to do, but I don't want to lie to you guys. It's not easy to go to therapy. Therapy is not easy. You know, you can go to this session and everything is nice and jolly. The next session, it's like, but last time we were good, But and then things turn around. They tell you the truth, and you're not so much proud of. And but then all of that intention is to really help you to be a better version of yourself, so I don't want to give an impression of therapy being easy. Therapy is just not easy. it's not easy, but it's worth it. I sometimes almostly compare it to gym. Like people who go to gym know that exercising is something that will benefit you. You will get the body that you desire, but the process is not easy, but it's really worth it. You know, so I think it's the same with therapy. Taking care of your mind, it's not easy because of um mind. I think also with the mind is it's very difficult because of sometimes you feel like you cannot trust your mind, you know. Sometimes you feel like you're the worst person because of the things that have been exposed about you in therapy. So it's kind of something that you need to be very patient about what doing, and it's really something that you need to have the love and the grace for yourself to really be there for yourself. So yeah, I think also I kind of learned that opening up. Okay, I can talk about anything. Like I'm that person, but then get to struggle when it comes to my emotions or comes to things that really feel feel bad, you know, or things that I felt bad about, or things that are hurting rather. I would not be able to articulate myself better when doing so. So I then understood that okay, so I need to do better at this because I am someone who tries to make sense when I'm speaking. So even if I'm speaking about things that kind of hurt me, I want it to be well articulated, which is something, it's normally caused by if you've tried to kind of articulate yourself before but have been crushed, probably as a child and so on. So something that I am really learning to just be able to speak my mind, you know, without feeling bad, without feeling like I'm being rude, without feeling like I have to make somebody feel better. Because at the end of the day, when I'm articulating these feelings, I'm in therapy. I'm like, you know, I'm there for me. So um, what would help is also writing down and being able to journal. Sometimes like journaling is not easy. I won't lie, journaling is like not easy. It's worth it. It's good. It's a good exercise, but it's not easy. I think the thought of it, especially when you know that there's so much of emotions that you want to release, you kind of procrastinate not to. But it's something that is worth it. It's not even about journaling only your feelings, but like journaling. It's something that is necessary because your brain can't hold all of these things. You know, sometimes you need a space to release in. Um, yeah, so I found journaling to be one of the things that I still really need to go back to. Okay, so yeah, so I think that is really my journey, or me navigating therapy. It's not something that is easy. It's something that is worth it. It teaches you a lot. Just teaches you a lot. It's not even about you hurt. You know, I've learned a lot in therapy. I've learned to be very assertive. I've learned to know myself, to stand my ground, to not to be ashamed about my insecurities, because the more you voice things out, the more they don't have power in your life. So I think it's something that I would advise people to do. Actually, it's not really such a bad thing. It's not comfortable all the time, and I think growth is not really comfortable. And but it's really helpful. Like talking about things makes you to have more authority over them than them reigning in you, like your insecurities and so on, and learning to be really a better version of yourself. So yeah, I think that is all I have for you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys. Bye.